she goes, we've seen shows, Catherine. And, but there's, what are we going to do with it? And I go, well, how many do you have? She goes, well, not that many. I go, I have like 12 pro shot shows from the diary tour. Would you like them? She said, yes. I'm like, damn it. Because now I got to dig out the friggin' masters and then give them to my friend and have him. Because what I did is I have 4 of them on DVD. So I can watch them. Every time I want to. Boop. And I can watch them and then they're there. And I'm not going to tell you which ones they are, but they're 4 shows. 2 of them, I went through a long, horrifying, it was almost 6 months of back and forth between me and my friggin' lawyer, not my music, not the guy that I use, but somebody that was referred to me. And all the money that was made, and there was a lot of money made in selling those 2 to these 2 people that live overseas. All I'm going to tell you is they live in Europe. And they paid a lot of money, and all the money went to the lawyer, except for like $10,000, $15,000. He goes, what do you want this? I go, no, I don't want any of it. Give it to the Rhodes Scholarship. So that's where it went. But that's how afraid I am. I could put it up, and everybody would be crapping their pants for a couple of months and freaking out that it's out until it was taken down, because a couple of months, it'd be a day at the most before, because Sharon would get wind of that quick. And then she'd get hold of friggin', YouTube immediately and have them take it down. And it's not because she doesn't want to put it out, it's because too many people are claiming ownership of these shows. Jet is not, because Don Arden, so Sharon inherited all of Don Arden, her father's stuff. But Don Arden was going to give all of this stuff to CBS, because that's when, if you go back and you look, I'm pretty sure CBS bought Ozzy. And that's when Bark at the Moon came out on CBS, and then it went to Epic, and then it went to whatever the hell he's on. I don't know, his own label. I don't know really who takes care of him now. I don't pay attention, but I know I should, but I don't. And it's because I don't care about Ozzy. I care about Randy, the Randy stuff. I could care less about Jake. How you like Jake? You're like, yeah, he's all right. I didn't like him because I thought he stepped on my foot. For 30, 40 years, I thought, that guy's a jerk. And then, he was, working with my old singer from Trick or Treat, and he was talking to me, and I was giving him shit because I thought he was the guy that stepped on my hand. But all this time, he wasn't the guy. And he kept saying, I wasn't in Rat then. I go, yeah, you were. I know it was you. I go, there was Frisbees on the stage, and I was trying to grab one. You kept stepping on my hand. And you were a dick about it. So, F you. And he goes, F you, because it wasn't me. And then he goes, yeah, I'm come there and kick your ass. Go, do it, dude. And he, lives way down by the freaking airport, LAX. And I'm up here, in this area when my singer was living in Sun Valley, or wherever the hell it was, Silmar. So he's going to drive up here. It blew up into this whole thing. And this is in 1999 when he made this 4-song demo. And it took him 4 years to make a 4-song demo with my old singer, Mandy the Lion. And they came out with one good song. It's called Rust. I would play it, but I can't remember how it goes. But it's a good thing for, it sounds kind of jakey, heavy Jake. But he doesn't know what heavy is. He likes blues stuff. And it creeps in there too much for me. You can like blues, but don't let it ruin your playing, your metal playing. Anyways, all this time it turned out it wasn't Jake, it was that Mark guy who was a singer for the Bullet Boys, because he's actually an amazing guitar player, and he played in Rat. And he was the guy that stepped on my hand. So he's the one I should have been wanting to kill. And the thing is he was coming to our shows when we were selling out all the shows on the Strip, Fatal Attraction. So we had like 3 nights sold out at the Whiskey. So he was there, him and the Bullet Boys. And the singer, or no, the bass player said, "Hey, I remember you because you were a friend of Scott Travis, the guy, the drummer for," because he was in Fatal Attraction and he was jamming with us while he was in Hawk. He was trying to get out of Hawk because Hawk sucked. I mean, what's his name? The guitar player guy. He can't write. He's a great guitar player, but he cannot write songs. And he got a really cool looking singer, but he was a goofball. He needed, they all just didn't work. Chemistry wasn't there, it didn't work. They played a few shows. You can get online and look at it. Some people think that it's good. Most of them think it sucks, because it does suck. So there you go. Yeah, play a little more. See ya.